Hello everybody, SoCal Thero here, welcoming you back to another episode of American Truck Simulator. Today we are going to be taking a load of, I believe it's cars, because I'm at the Tesla dealership. Yeah, I'm going to be taking some Tesla vehicles from, what the hell is this place called? I think it's Astoria, Oregon. It's like the most northwest town of the Oregon DLC. It's like right on the border there with Washington. And we're going to be taking it to Portland, so this is going to be a little bit of a shorter run here. We're going to be using our Mack Anthem today, so I'm going to get out here and let you take a look at her. Really noisy though, just FYI. I repainted the truck. This is the one that we used in the past, but I painted it a green color. This deep forest green is one of my favorite colors. So we're going to go ahead and fire the truck up right now. It is a little damaged because we have been driving it a lot off camera. Let me go ahead and release the parking brake. You know what? I just realized the fuel gauge doesn't work in this mode, unless I'm looking at the wrong thing. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. It's on the right side. Okay, yeah, the fuel gauge does work, and we have a full tank. That's why I was like, I think the fuel gauge isn't working. So we're gonna pull out here right now. And let's see, how are we gonna do this? Because I gotta flip around here. This might be a little tight. We're gonna probably have to go into oncoming here a little bit. Go straight. Crank that wheel over, and there we go. Now we're clear. Get back into our lane here, then we'll get our GPS set up. Gotta look down to see my keyboard. Put it close. We are already having truck problems. That's not good. So, of course, that's gonna happen when you've been driving it so long. It's starting to cut out on us. And I did get hit by a truck too. That's another reason why it's so messed up. But luckily it's a short run just to the Portland harbor here, it looks like, so shouldn't be too bad. Let me see how many miles it is as we're driving in the dirt right now. 134 miles. It's expected for us to take 2.5 hours to get there, so we'll see how we do. This is pretty cool actually, driving this truck back here in the woods. You know, I haven't done a logging trailer job yet. I need to look into that, try to get one of those. I hope you guys are having a good week. I sure can't complain about mine. Well, I can, but I'm going to keep my spirits high. So, I'm going to kind of go over some things here with you guys. And kind of let you know what's going on. If you're hearing this little rumbling in the background of my voice, it's because my mic is next to my steering wheel. And as you can see, it's really taking the road effects really well here. And it's just jiggling in my hand as hard as it can right now, trying to keep this truck stable on this road. But as you guys, well, maybe not all of you know, but some of you have know because you probably hear him in the background. But I have two cats. One of them is Nos, the other one is Lonnie. They're brother and sister, and they are actually really brother and sister, not just because I have them. They were from the same litter that I got them from. Nos is the one that you would normally hear, and Lonnie is a little more, I guess you could say, reserved. She's a really skittish cat. I have no idea why. She was a kitten when I got her, but ever since I had her fixed when she was just a little bit older, she has never been the same since then. But she still loves me regardless. I mean, she loves it when I come home, and she's still friendly with me and other people. She takes a lot longer than Nos does. Nos will be your friend as soon as he sees you. He's kind of like a dog, really, more than anything. But yeah, unfortunately, I guess Lonnie at one point, she's having some health issues right now. She had a claw rip out from the back, like her back left paw, and I didn't know about it because I mean she never complains or anything. I mean it's a cat, but I noticed that she was starting to limp, and when I noticed she started to limp, I took her in, and they said that her claw was swollen and everything was swollen around it, and they actually I mean, we haven't gotten the final results yet, but they took some stuff to do a biopsy on it, but she's like, and she's actually right here too, that's why I look down like that. She knows I'm talking about her. She, might have to get her leg amputated. At first it was just going to be the toe, but it might be in her entire leg now, so I'm trying to keep my spirits up. I mean, any of you guys that are pet owners will pretty much agree with me that they, or as soon as they're in your family, they are family. So whenever something's bad happening to them, you always feel pretty bad for them. Oh, now I'm tired too. Great. I'm going into this episode just doing great. I have a damaged truck that's cutting out. I'm tired as it is, and I didn't realize it, but I wanted to do this run because it was daytime, it wasn't raining. You get to see all the beautiful sights of Oregon. And I figured I would make it before my guy would be too tired, but that might not be the case here. So we are going to have to follow the traffic laws, obviously, but we are going to probably drive a little bit quicker than I thought I would want to anyway, so we'll do the speed limit here. We'll set the cruise at 65. So yeah, that was some pretty sad news to get. We're still, like I said, we're still waiting the results of the biopsy stuff to make sure it's not cancerous, one, and then two, if they can just attack it with a certain antibiotic and get all the swelling and all the infection to go away, and then if they could just amputate the toe only, or if they have to do the whole leg. I'm really worried for her because I don't want to have her leg amputated. They said she'll be fine, but I mean, pets, when you do stuff like that, and animals in general, they're never really the same, and it's the same with people too. I mean, whenever something bad happens to somebody like that, like, never quite the same person. You can have the most positive outlook about it ever, but always gets you regardless. Let's see here. I kind of slowed down. Oh, you know what? Because speed limits dropped. That's why. I was like, I'm slowing down, but this guy's really slowing down. I might have to change lanes here, but I guess he's turning, so we're okay. We're just gonna lose all of our momentum only. But in this Mac, I want just these cars. We're trucking along pretty good here. Going back to sports, my poor Lakers are going to bench LeBron James for the rest of the season, which I am not surprised. We are just not doing it this year. We've had injuries. I mean, and then let's be honest, we brought in LeBron James to be like a leader for the team, and I hate to say it, but he's not really fulfilling that role. Like, I don't know what it is. He's like, as long as, like, if he feels like he doesn't have anybody trying to help him, then he's just gonna kind of sit back and just let the show run itself. I don't know. Maybe I'm off on that, but I just kind of noticed that it seems like I'll see Kuzma run up to the backcourt to get back on D again, and LeBron's kind of at a jog, and in fact the rest of the team is like they kind of just give up already in a game, which isn't a good mentality to have. So I don't know, just a little bit about the Lakers. There ain't much to say about that right now, because I mean, we have just been losing game after game, and I know we're not even trying anymore. And I know some people are blaming the coach, but I honestly don't think it's Luke Walton's fault. He's doing what he can. He did great with Golden State. I mean, granted, he had the roster of the Golden State Warriors, which is a really good team. We gotta slow down. We're merging here. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, dude, if you're gonna come to a stop, I'm not gonna help you out then. I'm just gonna pass you. I hate to be that dick, but that's how you're gonna drive. That's how you're gonna drive. Whoops. There we go. Yeah, I know I'm tired. Get that map off too. I didn't realize I clicked it on. We got an hour and a minute till I need to rest, so we'll take a little time to I need to, but I should be able to make it to my drop-off before then. And then let's see, what else has been going on? Been pretty lucky at work. As slow as it should be this season, it's actually been pretty like this time of the year is pretty slow for us. It's only busy during like medical open enrollments around like September, October, November, but it's been pretty busy ever since they merged the two warehouses together that they did, with two being one from up north and then the one I currently work at. So it's been pretty busy year round, but we're getting there. Team's building, team's learning, team's growing strong with my new team. A lot of rookies there. Oh, but I guess speaking of work, I don't know if any of you guys know what a hoist order picker is. Specifically Raymond brand, if you guys want to Google that. And then also Raymond brand, look for it's called a turret or a pallet side loader. Narrow aisle side loader is the other device. I was driving the side loader, and one of my new guys was driving the order picker, and I didn't see him when I was going in reverse in the aisle, and he didn't realize I didn't see him when he was coming to ask me a question, and sure enough, his forks were elevated just enough to go through the back of my turret, and it punctured a hole in the hydraulic fluid oil that's kept back there. Man, it was a big mess. The tech was telling me he thinks at least 15 gallons of the oil spilled out onto the floor. And it was pretty much a hazmat situation. They had to quarantine off the area. The guy came in and did all the cleanup of it. It was like spill cleanup, and I was trying to clean it up too because there wasn't anybody there. Because I work second shift. For those of you that don't know, my shift doesn't start till 1 p.m. and then it ends at 9 p.m. But I have to stay till 9:30 because my temps have to work 8 hours, so I have to stay over and be in the coordinator. Can't really cut their hours. It's not fair to them. But yeah, it's been a pretty interesting week at work, to say the least, having that happen. But luckily we got it all fixed. It was all good to go. But I mean, number one priority and grateful is that nobody got hurt in the accident. I mean, we kind of just bumped into each other. He was more in shock than anything because he had never been in an accident before. I've been in a couple of them in the warehouse because, I mean, they happen. They're noisy, that stuff bouncing around. You can't hear everything. Like, if he was honking his horn when that happened, I probably didn't hear him regardless, just because of how loud it is going down the aisle and the equipment just bouncing around everywhere and just metal just slamming off the concrete and whatnot. So, needless to say, they happen. Like I said, we got something going on over here. Somebody is stopped. Why are we stopped in the middle of the road? Oh, okay, now we're moving. Some Subaru, some SDI was just sitting there. We're clear on that side. We're clear on that side. Yep, we're going. Oh yeah, that was pretty interesting. Yeah, work, needless to say. About half of my day was spent on the cleanup and the incident report and everything about that. Let's see, what else has been going on? The wife right now, I mean, I have to go get her tonight, and this episode will be out way before she's come and gone, but she flew out on, well, yeah, she flew out Wednesday. She actually went down to TJ. My wife is, for those of you that don't know, she's a, oh, getting close here. She's a nurse, and one of her doctors does volunteer work down in Mexico to help people out. He's a urologist, so she went with him. He asked if she could go because she's bilingual, and then also she knows the process very well, so she's been down there for about 2 or 3 days, taking care of patients. She's sending me a lot of messages showing me everything around there. And for those of you that are new too, may not have known, I've been down there before myself. I went about 2 years ago with her to Puebla, Mexico. That's like really South Mexico, kind of southeast. And I got to meet all of her extended family that's down there. It was really cool. Definitely an eye-opener for somebody like me. I mean, the only other country I've been to besides where I live in the United States is Canada, because that's where my family is from. So whenever I go to Canada, I get to see a lot of my family up there. So it was a little bit of an eye-opening difference because, I mean, Canada, although is a different country, it's very similar to America, whereas Mexico is, a whole nother breed there. It's completely different. We got a train coming here, so I have to wait. I think we're blocking the road too. Oh no, okay, we're just in. Oh, here comes the train. That's cool. Just a little passenger train coming by. Yeah, I know I'm tired. Thank you for keep telling me that. We're almost there though. Alright, let's turn in here. Here's the cargo central. Pulling in here. Hey, how's it going? Got a delivery? Here's my paperwork. Alright, thanks, man. Alright, let's pull in here. Security's gonna let us in now. Let's do... Where do you need it? Even though I'm tired, we might as well. Why not? Looks like it's just around to the right of us here, so... Yep, right over there. So, let's see. Do I gotta... Actually, let's stop real quick. I hope they don't mind. Put on our parking brake. Let's get out and look. Alright, that's not too bad. I can do it. I think I can swing around and blindside it in. I hope I can anyways. I don't know, the last few episodes my trailer parking has gotten better, but I can't get cocky because it's probably just luck more than anything. Actually, I probably should... I'm a little worried about blindsiding all the way there. I could probably get away with not blindsiding it. We're gonna try. Let's see here. Yeah, you know what? I could probably get away. Oh, I did not see that dock ramp though. Ooh, maybe not. Okay. Well, we're gonna try. We're gonna do what we can here. Might have to blindside it a little bit. Oh, let's go ahead and crank that wheel. Luckily, it's a shorter trailer. It shouldn't be too hard to park. Let's crank it back again. There we go. Let's see here. It's gonna be a lot harder than I thought. Alright. Have to blindside it, unfortunately. Let me take a look at the mirror here. That looks about right. Let's crank that wheel so we can just kind of force it in there. And crank it back again. Yeah, nothing to see yet. Like I might have got lucky. Can't tell though. I cannot tell. Oh, nope. I'm way off. Way off. Man. Don't worry, worst comes to worst, we will do the usual and I will park it in the third person view. I know people don't like that, but I am not the best at this, so I am sorry. Put in the reverse. Crank the wheel again. Alright, hang on. Let's get out of look. Yeah, okay, that's it. Ooh, forgot to put the parking brake on. So roll in there a little bit. Crank this wheel all the way over. I don't think we got it. Let me see. Yeah, we don't. Okay, we're gonna do it from the outside. like one of the easiest trailers to park, and I couldn't do it, unfortunately. I just didn't want to burden you guys with the time here being too long. That will do. Let's get out and take a look here. Yeah, looking pretty good. I do say so myself. Well, let's go ahead and hop back in and just shut our truck down, and then let's uncouple this trailer and see where we go from here. Alright, job's completed. Excellent rating. Drove 134 miles. Luckily, our truck didn't act up while we were on the road, other than the one time. Took us 3 hours 34 minutes to get here. We consumed 27.6 gallons of fuel. We got $5,155 for a base reward. Proficiency bonus got us another 1,184. Fragile cargo got us another 911, and urgent delivery bonus got us another 546. So that is awesome. Made a total of $7,796 and got 397 XP for doing it. Alrighty. Well, that job's done, guys. And that's going to be this episode of American Truck Simulator. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button down below. I'd greatly appreciate it, as that helps me out, as well as it lets you know when I upload new content. If you're not new to the channel and you don't feel like leaving a comment down below, simply hit that like button. That's another way to let me know that you enjoyed this episode of American Truck Simulator. But anyways, guys, thanks again for watching, and I will see you on another episode of American Truck Simulator in the future. Take care. My mind right.